It's Thursday, people.
One day to the weekend.
Finally.
Yeah, it's finally here. Oh, well, it's getting close.
What?
I don't know what's going on with the screen.
I was hoping you would say this. Not me. We didn't plan this, people. For some reason, I selected a green dress.
Oh, no, we're celebrating Nigeria today.
Yeah.
We're still in that independence mood. And it's good. It's a good thing.
It's not working, Yomi. It's not working. It's not okay. But it is obviously your feel-good family show. And the name of this show, Wake Up Nigeria.
Yeah, we love it when you join us every day. And we always have something really, really special for you. And today is not going to be any different. It's another beautiful day. And we'll be doing this all together.
All the way till 9 a.m.
All the way till 9 a.m. My name is Yomi Ope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. You can catch us online at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. Our Facebook page is streaming live right now at TVC Connect. You can always put your comments, suggestions, contributions, complaints right there with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
Of course, with everything else that we do, food is the cherry at the top. And of course, we're going to be giving you something delicious emerging from the kitchen with, of course, Chef Susan this morning.
Yes,
hey, Chef.
indeed. Chef Susan is from Splash Greens. I remember that because of all the healthy stuff she's been making in the past.
Yeah, but it's looking like plantain and something.
Yeah, always something
It'll
healthy.
be nice. I'm sure it's going to be nice at the end of the day. Of course, let's go straight to this morning's highlights. We will have a display of a small collection of artworks from Bolaji Alonge from his documentation of urban culture through Alonge's travelogue lens.
Such a... he's a perfectionist.
Yeah, he's talented, really, really talented.
We also have a book chat coming up, and this session is going to be with Elizabeth Ajetumobi. Now, she's going to be focusing on her book, Domestic Staff Guide to Effective Work.
And of course, female singer Kashmir also has a performance for us. And of course, we're already looking forward to that one happening shortly.
When it comes to guests, this is one we've been working on for quite a while. Yomi, am I right?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
The actor, model, and the very first winner of Mr. Nigeria, Bryan Okwara, will be joining us for a chat.
Of course. And of course, we're going to be having Mike with tech later on the show.
So the role of technology in rebranding and branding is going to be the focus of Mike's show today, Mike's segment today on tech. I think
so it's going to be,
Yinka is going to be joining us on the show for that. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be very nice this Thursday morning. Looking forward to different activities.
Yeah, so Mike, when it comes to tech, loads of different innovations.
Yeah, I thought about it. We just rebranded, and a number of questions have been coming, set and all of that. So Yinka, of course, who's the head of our graphics unit, will talk to us about technology and branding, or rebranding, as the case may be. We've come to an age where we believe in packaging as it is and all of that. So we'll talk about not just the facade, the content, but we believe so much in putting something outside there. Do we really have enough content in us? Because, well, we're talking about rebranding Nigeria as a country and everything, but we need to make sure that in ourselves, we have the content that we're carrying out, which we do as a station. And so it's not just about the cover. We're talking about that and the role technology plays.
It's really interesting you should talk about packaging, because when it comes to social media now, there are some people that are so packaged.
I want us to talk about that. Probably not today, maybe sometime next week. So because it's been proven that social media is one of the causes of depression in young people, it's important to always let young people know that what you see on social media is not always what is. Most of the time, it's not what it is. So people put out the best of themselves just to make themselves feel good. So sometimes it's not because of you.
Yeah.
They just want to show that they're fine, or that they bought a new car, whatever it is. So you are not supposed to then take all that in, hook, line, and sinker, and then get depressed that your own life is not moving forward.
Because in essence, nobody's posting their failures.
Exactly.
Nobody posts when they make a mistake. Nobody posts when they were corrected.
Or when their bank account is on zero.
No.
Nobody's going to take his bank balance and put it on social media.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But there was a time that people used to post when their fuel tank was empty, though. Yeah, like when they were like on quota. When they were fuel scarcity time. People used to post that like, man, sorry, I can't come for your event. Sorry, my fuel tank.
Was a joke.
Yeah, but that's like a joke now. And people used to also post there when you have a full tank.
Yeah.
And maybe you just bought petrol. Yeah. And it's on full. You just take a picture and then you put it on social media.
Yeah, but then, man, it's happening, and people feel like, there's that feeling that as an African, whatever happens, we'll all scale through. More depression doesn't mind your color, your race, or your background. Look, man, it's happening, and we are more aware now.
Yeah. We've got people moving to Canada, and they're saying that, look, that being a taxi driver over in Canada is, for them, gives them more peace of mind than being a banker here.
Wow.
I have 3 banker friends who are senior managers, moved with their families.
Wow.
Not kidding.
Okay, it's about that time of the day. You know how we do it? Yes! Good morning, and this is Wake Up Nigeria, the fitness segment. That's how we do it. This morning, I'm just going to take you through 4 major exercises that work on the total body. So if you're watching this at home, don't just sit down and look. Come on, stand up. Let's do this together. Let's have fun and let's be happy. Yes, that's how we do it. T-Bond, are you ready? Oh, yes. Okay, let's go with jumping jack. Good job. That's it. Perfect. Keep moving. Awesome. Yeah. That's our number 1 exercise. Jumping jack. Keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, if you have the time on your side, you can do 1 minute. Yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Jumping jack is actually total body exercise. Cardio involved. You can see, yeah. Breathe in and out with your mouth. Don't stop. Keep challenging yourself. Keep pushing. Awesome. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, number 2 exercise. Don't sit down. Come on, stand up. Let's go, number 2 exercise. We do squats. Let's go. You see, we have different variation of squat. Take your time. Make sure you go down squat. You see the variation? Yeah. You can do some jump squats. You can see. Just keep doing your own. Yeah, good job. Keep moving. Make sure if you have the time on your side, do perfect 1 minute. Keep squatting. Your lower body is taken care of. With squat, you can never get it wrong. Come on, let's go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I told you 4 major exercise. And number 3, what is it? Let's go down. Push up. Whoa. Push up will take care of your upper body. You see this? Go down. Perfect. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep pushing. We have different variation of push up. Yes. For those that can't do the intense, go on your knees, go down. Just keep pushing, keep challenging yourself. Yeah. Trust me, you're doing one of the best things to yourself. It's Wake Up Nigeria. You should wake up on the right side of your bed. Come on. That's it. Good job, good job, good job. And 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and the last exercise. That's number 4. Yeah. It's called plank exercise. Plank exercise. Hold it. Squeeze your glutes. Yes. Yes. And this is another variation. Squeeze your glutes. Hold it. Perfect. Yes. Yes. This exercise actually works for your quadriceps. Your abdominal muscles is engaged. And trust me, you're doing one of the best things to yourself. I have side plank too. You see? But sit in plank family. You see, you hold it. Make sure you straighten your body. Keep going, keep going. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and stand up. This exercise, I will advise you, repeat, repeat, repeat. And trust me, you'll be okay, you look good for yourself. Huh? All right, see you. Okay, okay, still on it, 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 still on it. Let's start from the top, ready? 5, 6, 7, let's go. 1, come on. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. You can see its variation. Yeah, it's called star jump, but it's still in jack family. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 5 seconds. Come on, 4. Whoa, 3, 2, and 1. Let's remind you again. What's number 2? Yeah, let's go. Squat. You squat up. Perfect. Yeah. You can actually do some jump squats. You see? Yeah. At the same time, I have some squats for you. You see? You squat, make sure you know where you belong. You understand? Don't compete with anybody. Go at your own pace. It's very, very, very important. Let's go. And number 3, what's it? Push up. Let's go. Whoa. Push up. Yeah. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3. And good. Let's go. Plank. 4 seconds. Come on. Hold it. Skills your glutes. Yeah. I can feel the ball right there. Are you feeling the same thing? Yes. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take your time. Remember, cool down is very, very important. Let's go. Inhale and exhale. Whoa. Whoa. That's it. That's it. That's it. See you.
Well done, T-Fit. Lovely. Very nice. Very nice. So I am in the kitchen today.
Yeah.
And I can see that you're very excited about it.
Very, very excited. I don't know why this morning. I'm extremely excited to be on
All
the
right, so
show.
what are we making? What are we making?
All right, here we're going to be making coconut jollof rice. With,
Coconut jollof rice.
Yes.
I've never heard that before.
Okay. You don't
So,
know anyway.
okay, so coconut jollof rice this
Yes, with pan-grilled croaker fish. As well,
Pan-grilled
yes,
croaker fish, yeah.
fish, as well as air-fried plantain. We're going to be doing that much later. But right now, I'm going to start with the process of the
Yeah,
coconut
okay, so
jollof
let's talk about the
rice.
ingredients and everything that we need to put this together.
Okay, right here is the rice, of course.
Yeah.
It's been parboiled. Then here we have the garnishing. This is going to come very much after the onions. I'm going to do a little bit of vegetable too. Broccoli.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering what that
yes,
was. So that's
it's-
broccoli.
It's broccoli.
Okay.
Then the red pepper and yellow pepper. Then I have bay leaf. Of course, I'm going to be using coconut oil. Then because it's a coconut jollof rice. Then I have a curry and thyme. Then I'm going to be using some all mixed spice of turmeric, cinnamon, garlic, and ginger. Everything mixed together. So
Very
everything
nice,
is
very
going
nice.
to
So it's
go
looking
into our
looking like
coconut
it's going to
rice.
be a great day.
Yes,
so where do
it
we start
is.
from? The
All
oil?
right, the oil. We're going
Okay.
to put the
Let me
coconut
just open
oil.
that for you.
Yes, thank you.
Just say when.
Okay, there we go. Go on. Okay.
That's
Good.
enough.
Yes, that's
Okay.
enough. Coconut oil. Then after that, okay, let's do the onions.
Oh, I can smell that.
after.
I can smell the coconut.
Yes, coconut. We're doing a coconut rice. All right. You have a diced onions in it. After which, this is pepper.
This goes in there.
Yes, this goes in. It's been cooked a little bit, so yes.
so you cook the pepper.
Yes, it's been
So why do you
cooked
have
a
to cook
little bit. Just for time, because of
Oh, right,
time.
right,
Yes,
okay,
because
okay.
of time. And I actually need it not watery, so it has to
Make it
be
nice
like
and
this.
thick.
Yes, nice and thick, exactly. I'm not going to use everything for the sake of, I don't know who is coming to taste. This person starts saying, ooh, ooh, la la.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Okay,
get too
so
hot.
it doesn't get too
Okay,
hot.
so this will go into the rice.
Yes.
Right.
No, I'm going to put the rice in.
Oh, you're
there.
putting the rice in
Much-
there, okay.
Much later. Okay, now let me drop some few leaves of bay leaves. Then I can put in my curry and thyme. Then I'll stir.
So
Keep
bay leaves
stirring.
are for flavor.
Yes, flavor. Yeah, they're all flavor spices. Give it a very good and nice aroma. Then I could do my seasoning cubes. Seasoning cubes. And a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everything
How
else,
do you know?
Of course, everything else is garnishing, right?
Yes, garnishing much later.
So
I'll do
while that is going on,
Yes.
I'm sure you guys, can see that there's a lot of excitement in the kitchen already. We have to go on a commercial break, but we're going to be coming back later on to tell you how far we have gone with Chef Susan right here in the kitchen. All right, welcome back to the kitchen where Chef Susan is working on her
Yes.
coconut jollof rice.
Yes, exactly.
And so what's happening with the fish now? It's been there for a
It's,
while.
yes, it's grilling. It had to, grill very well, so it's done.
Okay.
It's properly
So now during the break, we couldn't wait, so we had to pour the coconut milk in there.
milk and the stirred fried pepper and all the seasoning.
Okay.
So right now there's the coconut milk in it and a little bit of water to help the rice steam up and fine.
Right,
The rice has been parboiled, so what we're going to do right now is to add the rice in the coconut water and this.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need to cook too much because the rice has already been cooked.
Right, right.
So
how long are you going to leave it? 10, 15 minutes?
It might not be up to that.
Oh,
Might not
okay.
be up to that. This pot is small, so I'm going to
Not put too
not
much
put
of that.
too much, so it
Okay.
doesn't. Okay.
And then,
There.
okay.
I like to cover this with a foil paper so it can
So why do you cover it with foil paper?
so it can steam well and just finish fine.
Right.
Okay.
So you want me to put this away?
Yes, that can go away.
Try to be helpful in the kitchen.
Thank you. Okay. Here. So we're going to wait for max 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes
Yes,
for this. Okay, so
we'll have
what's
our
next?
coconut rice.
We're going to do something with the plantain,
Yes,
but
the
not yet.
plantain, not yet.
Okay.
When this is off the fire, we do the plantain. This is almost ready. The pan-grilled croaker fish is almost ready. You can see.
So what did you have to
golden
put to
brownish.
put it into
I
the
first marinated
fish?
it when I came this morning. It was marinated overnight, and I marinated it with cinnamon, turmeric, and a little bit of lemon juice. You know, was sprinkled on it, and as well as a little bit of salt.
So why do you have to marinate it overnight?
So as the seasoning to enter into the fish very well.
Right,
Yes,
right.
it's going to be more tasty when it's overnight and all. That's why I didn't do it right on the spot.
Okay. So
All right.
everything else here is for
Yeah,
garnishing?
it's going in soon.
Oh, okay, it's going to go
Yeah,
in
it's going
there.
to go in soon. Then I'll leave some little ones for garnishing.
garnishing,
to make
okay.
it really look nice.
All right, okay. So and we're still going to wait to do something with the plantain.
With the
later on.
plantain,
So
exactly.
are you going to fry it or are you going to cook it?
Not really, not fry per se. There's going to be a little bit of and then coconut oil. Then I'm going to just a little bit, just like I'm grilling the fish. Yes.
Okay, so
like
if
that way.
I'm not sure we have the ingredients for the coconut jollof rice. That's what you called it.
Yes, coconut
Do we have the
jollof
ingredients?
rice.
If we have the ingredients, let's
Simple.
put it on the screen so that we can just
It's simple.
remind our viewers
It's-
what we've done.
Yes,
So
rice, coconut milk, mixed pepper, which is this one, onions, salt, tomatoes, seasoning cube of your choice, oil, coconut oil to be precise, then bay leaf, which is what has gone into the, then your curry, you can either use curry or turmeric, your choice.
Yeah.
Thyme or basil leaf, it depends on what you want to use. Then, of course, the plantain, that is the ingredient for what we are cooking.
So it looks pretty
this
simple
morning.
and
Yes, very
straightforward.
simple,
Yeah.
easy peasy, and you have your coconut jollof rice on your table.
Wow. So we're just going to wait another
Yes,
few minutes
yes,
and
few
then
minutes,
everything's
and
just going to
then
come together.
Everything is going to come together.
Very
Exactly.
nice, very nice, very nice. I don't know if
I'm smelling
if
some.
my people here are ready for this, but you know, it's beginning to smell really nice in
Yes,
here.
I can smell it myself.
Yeah. Is Titi ready for us? She's supposed to have a book conversation.
Yeah.
Right
I'm
now.
I'm trying my best not to be like really, really jealous of you right now. But we have to go to the garden.
Oh, okay.
We're right there on standby with Mike.
All right, great one there. Thank you very much, Titi. I am here with the one and only Bolaji Alonge. It's great to have you in the house.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
Of course, we're here to talk about your photography exhibition, which is coming up quite very soon.
Yes.
And we have some wonderful pieces here in the house, right? Okay, but then just before we look at the pieces, we were having a chat about our history and how photography can help us
Yes.
rediscover or get to learn about our history. Let's have your insight on that.
Yes, you know, from my travels around the world, I discovered, you see, people who know at least a bit of their history are proud people. And what I'm trying to do with photography now is bringing photography to young Africans. We can really understand our own history through photography. The beautiful thing about it is that you don't have to write. All you just have to do is replicate, bring up this image, show people, and then people make whatever they
Can from it. All right, so
out of it.
let's start with the images that we have here. Let's start with the one close
Oh,
close
yes.
to you there. That looks like I would say a slum, but then I know you have differing views about that.
Well, slum is not the word I'd like to use for Makoko.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Makoko.
Yes, this is Makoko. That's the place where you see when you're driving on the Third Mainland Bridge,
Mainland
facing
Bridge.
the island, to your right.
Okay.
Smoky, and you know, these, I call it the Venice of Lagos.
It is.
The interesting thing about this now is that we are bringing this picture on aluminium. So it gives it this, you know, vintage look. You know, I think it's cool.
Printed on the aluminium.
Printed on aluminium, yes.
This is wonderful.
That's the interesting thing about this photo.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, now there's this one close to me here. Now I can see, I wanted to say tadpole, but this is fully developed. This is a frog, but
well, yes.
and very small.
Yes.
Where is this, and what is this picture about?
That's the green tree frog. I mean, it's, I saw this in the creeks of Ekpe, really deep, in parts of Lagos where you don't even know these things are. That's my hand, and and the green.
How did you get this shot?
Interesting. We were on the boat, right in the middle of water hyacinth. It's everywhere. Like you see it for fields on ending. I mean, the people in this community, that is what they face in Ekpe. And this frog just came on, hopped on me, hopped around, and then, and I had my long lens camera. So, you know, I was at a very strange angle when I took this.
It had to be. This is wonderful. Let's look at the one just beside you there. Let's talk about that picture there. This doesn't look like it's somewhere in Nigeria, because I.
Well, you know, since I am having a photo exhibition, I mean, there are more photos to be seen. This is from my photo exhibition last year, the Eyes of a Lagos Boy photo exhibition. Now, this is a photo titled "The Lone Sit."
The Lone Sit.
Yeah. So you know it. That's what awaits you. Many Nigerians want to go abroad, want to go to Europe, want to, you know, but we always don't even think about that cold, especially from this part of the world. And it could be really lonely out there, and the seat could be cold.
Wow.
So that's it. I mean, it talks about
that's what this picture all
the migration issue and all of that. So that's the thing
very
about
much. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now there is this one just right here by my side. I actually can't decipher this. What is this? I know this is you know, a forest land or something, you know, but then what is this picture
Well,
about?
I took this photo in Bronsum, the south of the Netherlands, about 2 years ago.
Okay.
It was autumn, around this time of the year, you know, the leaves get, you know, really brown, and I love to have people guess what this is.
What this is.
I've heard white owl, I've heard egg, I've heard different things, so it's a game I'd like to put people through. But this is actually a mushroom.
Mushroom, like the type that...
that kind of one where they chop.
That one they chop.
So, you know, it's about everyday life. You know, things people really don't pay attention to sometimes. And you just bring it and show them. In essence, you are telling the history. And history is continuous. So this now tells you about the photo exhibition coming up at One Draw Gallery on the 11th of November to the 25th.
All right.
I mean, there are more of pictures about us. Urban culture, historical continuity.
Historical continuity.
Yes.
All right, and talking about urban, but this looks rural. Let's see, this painting, this looks like a masterpiece here.
Thank you.
What is this about?
Well, these young man and his sister, I found somewhere inside Ekpe. Ekpe has really, you know, it left an impression, because I thought I knew Lagos until I visited the creeks of Ekpe. I'm talking about hundreds of villages scattered around the lagoon. You could only access some of these villages by boat.
Okay.
And these children are just waiting. This is titled Waiting Now. Waiting, I mean, waiting for what's next. This is really deep in the creeks of Ekpe, really far away.
Okay, now let's talk about this exhibition. You mentioned something about history.
Yes.
Now, you are collating the present for future generations.
Indeed.
But is there any way for us, now you mentioned something about Macaulay Road.
Yes.
Is there any way for us to go back in time? Now, this is for the future generations to learn about today.
Yes.
So that's safeguarding today for the future.
Yes.
How about the past?
Indeed, the past is that for us here today now, this is what we do. The interesting thing about history is that, you know, we can only look at what those ahead left for us.
For us, true,
Indeed,
because we cannot go back and bring up.
Many things are left untold. But for some of us, we are putting it upon ourselves, especially the Eyes of a Lagos Boy project. It's about what we are doing right now, keeping it for those coming after us to see and to understand how we lived. So at the same time, we are enjoying it. We are enjoying this. But mainly it's for those coming after us. So once you understand it, like I mentioned, Macaulay Road today, the famous Macaulay Road, used to be called College Road.
College Road.
Before 1946. So people never knew this. Macaulay died in 1946. I mean, Yaba College of Tech, that is now Yaba College of Tech, Yaba Higher School, founded in 1932.
Okay.
You know, started 1934. It used to be College Road. So that was where the colonialists had our people, training them to now work in the colonial service. So people should know some of these things. We don't understand some of this history, and once we know it, I mean, we'll be proud people.
Okay, so let's talk about the exhibition. What are your expectations? What are you achieving to expect? I know, yes, we're collating something for the future generation, but now this is the present, and it's about a week long of activities.
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks long of activities. What's the itinerary? What are we expecting? What are different activities?
Yes, I think for us, what we really should be expecting is to see how we live from Lagos to Bauchi to Anambra to Oshogbo to Isenyi to, you know, parts of Lagos, and just how we Nigerians live today. It's just a continuation of our history as a people.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm wishing you all the best.
Thank you
that
very
you have
much.
a successful exhibition.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, we had this wonderful pictures here, which I'm enjoying, but it's Wake Up Nigeria. We'll take a break. When we get back, we have a book chat. You don't want to miss it.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, this is a segment I've been looking forward to. I've been put on the book chat. Haha. For those of you who don't know much about the book chat, it's the segment where we get to highlight books and authors. And today, our author of the day is Elizabeth Ajetumobi. Now, she's a human resource consultant. She's an educator. She's a motivational speaker, a life practitioner, life coach, and so much more. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much, Titi.
All
it's
right,
so good
then.
to be here.
Okay, so the title of your books, The Domestic Staff Guide to Effective Work.
Exactly.
So there are 2 books here. You've broken them into 2. So let's break down, where this idea even came from.
Okay. The idea came from my own personal experience, and then other people's experiences as well, because I realized that my experience wasn't different from other people's experience, where you hire a staff and then the person is looking up to you as the savior, and then they feel, oh, I'm here to probably lounge, and then you have to repeat the same thing over and over. You get back from work and then you're like, oh, why hasn't this been done? And then so it's like you're repeating the same thing. And then I started wondering that what exactly is the problem? And then when you share with other people, people are saying the same thing. And then this got me really thinking that there has to be a solution. We really need to look at this because domestic staff render essential services. Almost everyone needs a staff.
Even if it's not inside the house,
exactly.
Even if it's outside the house.
Almost everyone needs one. So why don't we begin to restructure things? Why don't we change the present narrative? And that's what got me thinking about it and doing something about it.
All right. So I mentioned earlier that the book, it's like one book, but you've divided it into 2.
Absolutely.
One is the employer handbook and one is the staff handbook.
Yes.
So tell us why you felt the need to, divide them.
Okay. So a lot of times when we talk about this domestic staffing in Africa or Nigeria, it's usually one-sided. Most times people are like, oh, it's my staff. The problem must be from the staff. But doing research, we realized that it's not just the staff. It's on both sides.
Okay.
So we decided to address both parties because we realized that there should be like a reorientation. In Nigeria, there's something about some people see themselves as, see domestic staff as less than, while others see themselves as, I'm better than this person.
Okay.
But then this person is taking care of your children. So that mindset is not going to work. So that's what, so those are some of the things that, that's why we have it in 2 volumes, one for the employer and one for the employee. Okay. And then we realized that children should, a lot of times, most of them take care of children. So we cannot keep our precious children in the hands of someone you feel is a less than.
Okay. I actually do everything possible to show as much respect to staff, but then sometimes they do get on your nerves. They do things that you wouldn't believe could actually happen. If someone watching right now has a member of staff like that, do you believe these books can help them?
Absolutely. Because also one of the things that inspired me to write this book was Mrs. Tara Feladuro-Toye's story. She told a story of when she went to the US on like an internship or an exchange program at ExxonMobil. And as she got to the company, she realized that everything was written out.
Okay.
Their safety, their policy on safety, and then they kept repeating it. She went to use the bathroom, she saw it in the bathroom. Okay. She went to the restaurant, she saw it in the restaurant. She took a bus, she saw it in their bus. And then this got her really curious, like, okay, what exactly is happening here? And then they told her that because it's a major thing for them, so they feel there is a need to keep repeating these things so that no one forgets.
Okay.
So then I started thinking that, okay, now if these very brilliant people, excellent people, you know, would have instructions repeated several times, how come we cannot do the same thing for our domestic staff? And that was when I said, oh, I think this would be better if we put it into writing. Okay. So we have the daily task templates.
I was actually going to go there. So I earmarked some of your pages. Some authors don't like that. I hope you don't mind me earmarking your book.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You have a segment here, or a chapter here, rather, on moving into your home. That's for the staff. So you're saying that this instruction is from as soon as they're stepping in.
Exactly.
Okay.
So once somebody is stepping into your home, fine. I know that you've interviewed the person and then they've told you, oh, I have so years of experience. However, your home is different from the other home where they worked. Okay. So you need to take them through, it's like an induction process. Okay. You need to tell them, this is how things are done. In my home, this is the kitchen. This is how to put on the gas cooker.
Oh, wow.
Don't assume
that they know.
That they know. Even if they say, I've been doing it for 20 years, make sure you show it to them.
I can see quite a lot here. You talk about telling them what's expected of them, dressing.
Exactly.
You also talk about caring for the children. Hygiene, discipline, correction. There's something interesting I saw. You talked about safety earlier. You mentioned child-proofing. Exactly. So why did you put child-proofing in the book?
Okay. So child-proofing is an aspect that sometimes it can be easily overlooked. You know, you just had a baby, your home is beautiful, you have decoration made with glass, you have it all over the place. And then you forget that somehow these children grow every day. Before you know it, that child that couldn't move is now crawling, becoming independent. They can even crawl to your bathroom. So don't expect your domestic staff to do all of that. We need to put things in place so that you don't get a case where, and she was at home. The truth is, your staff might not know what to do.
Okay.
So it's our responsibility as parents or as adults to make sure that things are put in place. Take away the glass, take away harmful objects and things like
that.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say a big thank you to you, and I have a feeling a lot of parents out there are thanking you as well.
Thank you so
a
much.
lot of information in these two books, and I feel that the employers should read both so that they can get you know, the proper gist of it.
Yes.
Once again, we have Elizabeth Ajay-Tumobi here. She runs a staff placement agency and training school for domestic staff. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
The name of the book, one more time, The Domestic Staff Guide to Effective Work, the Employer Handbook and the Staff Handbook. The show is still on, and breakfast is on the move in the kitchen. Yomi, hopefully you've not eaten all the plantain yet.
No, I haven't eaten all the plantain, but interesting discussion there about house helps and nannies and stuff. So Chef Susan is here with me.
All right.
And the coconut jollof rice is ready.
Very much ready.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All that steam coming out from there. Yes. Okay, so we're just putting the The plantain on...
Yes, on the skewer.
On the skewer.
You can call this kebab or whatever. So
this plantain was air fried?
Yes, it wasn't deep
So tell us,
fried.
what does air fry mean?
Yeah, for you to air fry, you have to use a non-stick pan. Then you add in a little bit of oil, very, very little. At times you might not even need oil. But because I call it air frying, so I had to add a little bit of oil. Then I put in my plantain, then turn it.
Just turn it?
No, I'll put a side. Then after a side is turning golden black, then I'll flip it.
Yeah, obviously with less oil, that makes it more healthy.
With less oil, yes, makes it more healthy, yes.
Very nice.
We're about the healthy lifestyle.
And of course, I don't know if the cameras can catch.
Yes, the croaker.
The fried croaker.
Fish, yes.
Very nice, looks like.
Yes.
So, and you marinated this overnight?
Yes, overnight before.
So all that flavor is going to be coming out of it when it's time to taste it?
Yes, yes.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So coconut jollof rice. Yes. And we're just going to take the ingredients one more time before we go on a break.
Yes.
If we can just take the ingredients. So the ingredients is rice, obviously.
Of course.
And coconut milk, mixed pepper, onions, salt, tomatoes, I think.
Yes.
And a seasoning cube, oil, bay leaf.
Curry
or turmeric.
Yes.
Thyme and basil leaf.
Yes.
And of course, plantain.
Plantain. That is the ingredients.
And now it's ready.
Yes.
And it took very little time. We were just about 45 minutes and we're done.
I don't think it was up to that.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well done, Chef Susan.
Thank you.
We have to go on a break now. There's so much more when we get back on Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, we're going to get a chance to taste this fantastic meal. Excellent.
Sorry, just feeling the music there. You didn't think it was over, did you? No, no, no. There's still so much more happening on Wake Up Nigeria.
Indeed. It's Thursday, so people are beginning to wind down the week.
Yeah.
And of course, but in all the time that we have left, we have a number of things that we're still going to bring your way. Different things to appeal to different people. So just stick around, stay tuned. And if you're still at home and you know you need to get to work, you need to get out of the house.
You need to get on the move.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, probably less, in fact. My name is Titilayo Onyinson.
And I'm Yomi Ope.
So you know you can stay tuned to us, even on the move. We're live streaming right now, tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect. Your comments are very important to us. We really, really appreciate it when you use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. We're right there.
Of course, now there's going to be tech on the show today in a little while with Mike, and he's going to be joined by Yinka. I call him Yinka.
Yinka. We call him Ajijedidu. He's amazing, though. When it comes to technology, Mike is always on point with that.
Yeah.
And branding is the topic today, so we need to look out for that.
We're going to be having a little bit of music as well from Kashi Mill. So looking forward to that one.
We always have music every day on Wake Up Nigeria.
And multi-award-winning actor, model, and the first ever winner of Mr. Nigeria, Bryan Okwara, is going to be on the show as well this morning.
Yes,
somebody made a comment. Yeah, somebody just made a comment now that the way your meat is in the kitchen, that's the way husbands should be helping their wives in the kitchen. That's how that love grows from the kitchen. Like, what did your meat do? Because I was in the garden getting ready, so I actually didn't focus.
I was very helpful, you know,
all
cleaning
he did
up.
was carry the pot from the cooker and put it on the sink. I don't know what they're talking about.
So me that used to even cook the food, same.
Yeah. So, Mike, when you're in the kitchen, you make a lot of noise in the kitchen? Like
no noise. No,
not much food gets done. But at least the food is actually getting done when you're there.
As I speak to you, food is ready.
Food is ready.
Already.
Food is ready. Plantain fried on the side. The garnishing is waiting. Everything is.
So, can tell Susan, can tell her to just leave now.
Susan
Don't
can
for her
go.
now.
Okay.
Susan can go.
She can go.
So how did the plantain taste?
I haven't tasted.
I was trying to catch you out.
Yeah,
Someone said,
no, I
someone said
haven't.
something. Do you fry dodo before
What?
before the rice or something? Or
Yeah.
do you fry dodo or do you fry after the rice?
Okay.
Because
It's very dangerous to fry dodo before the rice.
It's a get
I'll
cold.
tell you why. It's not about even it getting even cold. Why are you waiting for the rice to be done?
it seemed like a joke, but I remember while in school, while guys will be cooking, and before the food gets done, it's finished.
Yeah.
It happened.
Wow.
There's a particular night, like we were reading or something at like 2 a.m. Okay, let's boil rice now. And we're boiling on the fire. So I just poured the oil and then don't know. When fire guys were just scooping and before
On the fire.
I'm telling you,
No,
like
no.
you saw some few grains of rice and the water was still boiling. Guys were done with food.
Wow.
Guys were done with food. You know? So don't try guys. No, seriously, it was school, so it was. I mean, a lot of things could pass and all of that. And then you see guys with spoons everywhere. Okay, no, now this was secondary school where. Under your phone, there has to be a spoon. Near your pocket, there's a spoon. Somewhere else.
There's
you
always a
have-
spoon
If you just
somewhere.
run into free
so you
food.
just run into free food and all of that. You know, see, so if you're not with your spoon and I'm or Baba, nothing for you, I'm not giving you my own.
No.
So it's like 5 or 6 guys come together. Each one has your. If you don't have your spoon, nobody's passing you this spoon. No.
This is goodness. Now there's this whole thing about stew going on.
All right.
Before
And
it
Mike
was
has been
jollof
talking
rice.
about
Old
that.
school
It
now.
was but it was jollof rice. Jollof rice had it rained.
We moved
Then
past you.
suddenly stew began
we
to
moved
rain.
past you now.
So now it's coconut rice that's raining.
We passed you.
What?
The stew has won award because of the stew now. She has won award now.
Well, was it because of that video?
But I think that video came at the right time. Like it brought Tiwa Savage was in the mouth of people. And it was an award that was won by votes.
Yeah,
So she was in the news. She was heard about, and then of course it turned votes, swayed votes because she beat the video for that MTV EMA award, and that was quite big. I mean, come on.
Because
Yeah, I thought it was.
after assurance, everybody just thought he was going to take it.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. It's Tech, and I have here Yinka Ajijedidu. That name, eh? I know how
Badass.
He's a bad at my own surname. It can be a strong team. But then he's group head of graphics here and creatives in TVC Communications. It's great to have you, Yinka.
Absolutely. Pleasure.
Great to have you. All right. Okay, so now we are talking branding. We're talking branding. We just had the rebrand of TVC, and which, of course, you spearheaded and all of that. And the feedback has been quite good because it now has a new feel and all of that. But let's talk about the process. What it means to rebrand or to brand something. What exactly does it mean?
Okay, I think one of the first mistakes people make is to think that once I design a logo, you know, I mean, I'm done with everything that I'm doing. And they fail to recognize that, you know, branding itself is a journey, right? And, you know, looking into the hard knock 10 steps to branding is like brand identity, brand image, brand positioning, equity, differentiation, gap, you know, things like that. So if you take this process, you'll be able to land, you know, in the right place and all that. And, you know, the first two, which is brand identity and brand image, is actually what a lot of companies, whether start off or, you know, huge companies, need to really focus on.
Okay, we have something here of different brands of the biggest, some of the big companies in the world and all of that. And we should show you that. But then, so what exactly should a logo represent? What should it be for a brand? What should the logo tell you about the brand?
Yeah, I mean, a logo should interpret to a lot of things because the thing about branding is the fact that there's a reason why a lot of people will want to stick with, you know, using a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW and all that. Branding itself is an emotional interaction, you know, between, you know, I'm the owner of the brand and then you are the user. So there's that emotional thing about it. Why would a lot of people want to die for an iPhone? If you have an iPhone and you remove the logo, you will still know it's an iPhone. You get, so it's more, it's an evolving stage where you evolve from this is the logo and this is what we stand for, you know, in types like this. So it's very important that you interpret your logo in terms of color, in terms of, you know, the shape, in terms of relativity and all that. You interpret it to exactly what you want, you know. That's where you come from brand identity to the brand image, which you develop in the mind of people. Because you see, the funny thing there is that for every consumer, there's about 10,000 branding messages that come to you. So it's like walking into ShopRite now, and then you want to shop for toothpaste. There are like hundreds of toothpaste, but you decided to choose one. You get, so there's that transition from like, okay, this is the design that has moved to the part of, like, you know, the brand experience. So that's something very key that you know, brand designers have to look into and all that. But I mean, we must not make the mistake that if you don't stop at like, I've designed a brand, try being a small company doesn't give the excuse for a bad design. It doesn't. You know, because at the tail end of your brand elements, at the tail end, there's something called, you know, brand experience. You know, where do you want to go in the next 20, 50 years and all that. So if you start in this design, if you start in this part, begin to create the core values that will guide. That's why, you know, that brand identity, I keep on saying about that brand identity, you work from inside out.
Okay, so now we'll see a video of what we've been going over, our rebranding process. We've put up a number of short clips and all of that, which show exactly what we are about. What was the idea in putting out, like, we you know, the dots and all of that? What was the idea in putting out that brand? What are we trying to project out there?
Okay, I mean, so as a case study. I mean, so we come to that point where if you look at a brand like Apple, it didn't start with that logo, what that we have right now. So it's more like a feedback from people. You don't whatever you're designing or whatever you're doing, you're not solving a problem for yourself. You're solving a problem for people, right? That's where branding itself happens. So it's like, okay, this is what the people are saying, and that's where we came in terms of TVC. Like, okay, the old logo, the old brand essence wasn't really interpreting where we want to go, which is brand positioning. Like, we want to redefine entertainment and all that. So we started looking into, okay, let's begin to check our core values and our belief system, you know, a structure in the house, and then that will interpret into what the logo would be and all the essence of the logo itself. So, you know, we have, you know, TVC, and then you have the C, which has so many dots, which actually represent, you know, the various cultures, various ethical backgrounds, various contents and all that. So everything, you know, simultaneously coming into one. Into one, yeah.
All right, great. So if, I know you've mentioned this, but let's get into it directly and all that. So upcoming brand designers still, people who want to build a brand, what should they be looking out for? What should they be looking out for?
Okay.
For people that want to design logos and put their brands together and all that, what should they be looking out for?
Yeah, I think the most important thing that a lot of, which I will call startup itself, you know, one of the most things is to be true to yourself. Right? Bring your team together, even if you're two or three, and bring your team together and investigate your brand position, your brand value, which is absolutely very important. This is something that you will stand by, and at the end of the day, people whom you are not even paying, you know, for buying your brand will actually defend you for that. I mean, there are a lot of times when people get into arguments and all that over this brand or that brand, and these brands are actually not paying you. You are the one paying them. You get, but it's because they have come to the level of trusting your brand, that when I get this, I will experience this. And it's what a lot of startups are supposed to put in place, where, look, when it comes to my company, what do I stand for? What image do I want to have in the mind of... Yeah, in the mind of...
But we see a lot of people who have superficial, they have very beautiful stuff, because they think that branding is all about just the outside packaging. Yeah. How about, you know, they have a lot of beautiful stuff, but then you go in and you find out that, like, look, really, there's no content or there's no value in what they're doing.
And it should be the reverse, because you see, you can get away with designing a very sloppy logo, very sloppy. But if the experience is fantastic, people wouldn't really, they would compromise to overlook that, because they know that, look, you are solving a daily problem for me. And that's the major thing about branding. It's not just about the logo design. You get, so you can almost say it should be a reverse.
It should be a reverse. You're talking about the content should be what should actually matter the most, and not just
the problem you're solving. Because TVC is majorly solving a problem at the moment. You know, where you want true entertainment, you want entertainment, entertainment value, you want infotainment and all that, and then that's exactly what we are looking into and we're providing, and so that at any point in time, even when you switch to this channel or a channel, and then our logo is not even there, you say this is TVC. You will obviously know that. Oh, this is. You see.
So it's more or less like both of them. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Absolutely.
Sort of.
Yeah, absolutely.
A symbiotic relationship.
Because you begin to find out that our content is beginning to interpret, what we are, who we are, and things like that. So startups should ensure that at that stage, beginning stage, they put up their core values and their beliefs, and then find a way to translate that to their consumers and all.
All right, yeah, we weren't able to see, but yeah, that's it. I know you've seen it a number of times on different shows and all of that, the whole animation. Thank you very much. Good job that you and your team did. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, with us, we have the one and only Bryan Okwara. He's an award-winning actor. He's a social media influencer and so much more. There was a particular award that a lot of people, can't forget. The fact that he won the title of Mr. Nigeria. What year was that? 2008?
2007. Late 2007.
Wow. Okay, so we at Wake Up Nigeria have been trying to get a hold of you for a long time.
I know. I'm a busy man, I know.
Really busy? So busy doing what? Give us a breakdown of the day in the life of Bryan.
Well, if I'm not working as an actor, I am working as a brand ambassador. If I'm not working as a brand ambassador, I am working as a peace ambassador. If I'm not working as a peace ambassador, I'm working as a title holder of the first Mr. Nigeria, doing charity work. Okay. If I'm not doing that, I'm just doing my international philandra travels and
philandra. That's not a word we use on Breakfast TV.
I'm philandering.
Okay, but I have noted that you, at least on social media, there's a lot of fashion involved in your lifestyle.
Yes.
Right? Was that deliberate, or it just happened that fashion designers just kept going up to you and asking?
Well, first of all, I think I fluked a lot of things in the beginning. You know how it is when you're trying to build a brand for yourself. You see yourself in a particular image. So I think they picked up on that and they noticed that Bryan looks good in suits and corporate wear. So they snatched me one after the other, and it's been a great experience so far for me.
All right. So a lot of people don't know that you also have a production company.
Oh,
right?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I saw it online.
Guys.
Fury Productions.
Yes.
Right? So I'm thinking about how, you went from model to actor to, someone with a production company. How did that happen?
Well, it's growth, man. You just have to grow. And, the more you get exposed, the more your future kind of plans out and your plans become more visible and more attainable. So, I went ahead to, with my people, to register a production company, and we've been working on the ground. Yeah. But now we've come out with our very first production, and it's doing pretty well. All right
then. So we're definitely going to talk about that production, but I want to take you back. Really, I had a plan to get some old pictures of you and put them on the screen because
Throwback
a lot of people know that I was a model when I was a lot younger. And we did have quite a few opportunities to model
Of
together,
course, yes.
among other
so
things.
many, yeah.
So the modeling part, how did that start?
How did that start? Well, I remember when I was a youngin and I used to go for castings, and everybody said, you're a fine boy, go into modeling, And I thought it was that easy at first. So I was like, sure, no biggie. Yeah. So I started going for castings, and for like the first 2 years, nothing happened.
No jobs.
No jobs. Okay. That's why when I look at people that come up to me now and say, Bryan, you had it easy, like, Baba, how can I be like you? I'm like, if you're willing to put everything and then maybe your first 2 years not get one job and later start to and later things start to fall into place for you, then you're in the right track. But if you feel you've done this, Baba, I've done this for 9 months, nothing's happening, man.
9
How you
months?
take Dwam? I'm like, okay. You get what I'm trying to say? So, you know, it was pretty much just putting in the work. And I guess I did. I guess I did that.
Okay, so I'm going to take that word work and add the word out. Workout.
Oh, shit?
Yeah, I want to do that. Why? Because I remember back in the day, you were one skinny model. Skinny, tall, fair boy. Like, really. I can do this.
I'm dead.
Because I know. So how did the workout thing start? There are some pictures of you online, shirtless.
Oh, wow.
And the like.
They have that on there?
Yeah, you posted them.
Wow. I mean, I wouldn't Google myself, so, I mean, I don't know what's on there. I don't know what's on there.
So how did the workout and fitness aspect of your lifestyle start?
So you want the real story or you want the made-up story? Because everyone has like a superhero story attached to them, like
Yeah,
you
the
know,
real story.
Because you know I was just walking one day going for a casting, and then this meteor just hit Nigeria somewhere around Owerri, and I was like, wow.
Okay.
So I went to touch it, and then I just grew big and
Muscles.
strong, and muscles just.
All right.
Okay, so that's the fake story.
Okay.
So the real story now is, I've been working out, man.
Okay.
You know, it got to a part in my life where I wanted to go international. I mean, as you know, I modeled international for, what, 4 or 5 years? So I wanted to go international, and they told me, this physique is not going to work. You need to, you know, you look better in clothes. You need to have an appeal, a certain appeal. So I was looking up to that appeal, and I was working out to those goals.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I fear myself then because I worked out like 8 times in
What?
8 times in 7 days. That's
how
not
does
possible,
that work?
right?
No, it's
Exactly. So I worked out every day.
Okay.
And I gave it all. And, you know, that's pretty much how I grounded myself to get here.
Okay.
So, I mean, everything that I attained until now didn't just come free, didn't just come because I started eating better or anything. No. It's because at a point in time, I gave it my all.
All
you
right.
know? Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go back to the production company.
Okay.
And obviously, once you have been called a fine boy from very young, you work out.
International fine boy.
Yeah, then you get all the designers giving you really nice clothes to wear. Obviously, what comes next is the ladies. So, this campaign.
We're not here to talk about Rihanna, right? Like, that wasn't real.
Rihanna.
Okay.
Rihanna?
That wasn't
I wanted to say something in pidgin. I'm holding myself back.
Thunder. Does it start with thunder?
No,
Fire?
no,
Okay.
no,
All right.
but thunder, fire. You said it. But really, the campaign says, win a date with Bryan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? That's what I said. Why? But it seems to be really catching on, and
Yes.
people are really getting involved. So you
Yes.
wanna talk a bit about that?
Okay, Win a Date with Bryan, you know, has been a long time project that we started. It's not, I mean, people say Win a Date with Bryan, this guy wants to marry Abi, wants to, no, but that's not what it is. It's not a matchmaking thing. It's one lucky girl who wins the date.
Okay.
You know, to come, to experience the world with me, you know, it's pretty much based on the experience. And then there's money on the side. You know, she gets to win 2 million naira.
The 2 million?
Yeah,
naira?
2 million naira cash prize. You know, we're giving that to start her up.
Okay.
Like a bumper start to say,
Wow.
okay, you know what, this is what you get
2
for winning.
million?
Yeah, she wins 2 million naira.
Cash?
Cash, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, and so what's happening on this date?
What's happening on the date is she's going to come to Dubai with me
Okay.
on an experience of a lifetime. I mean, it's 5 days of tourism in Dubai. We're going to do everything, you know,
Okay.
from skydiving to jet skiing. You know, we're going to do everything that Dubai has. So, and I mean, we put so much in this. We're going to film everything, of course.
Of course.
We put so much in this, and we want to bring it back and, you know, have a great show. You know, so it's more about the experience, you know, your feedback, you know, what you think, you know, and how it is, how cool I am, you know, to be on the date with
Wow.
Bryan, that kind of thing.
Okay, so it's not like The Bachelor kind of concept. So you're not going to be handing out roses and, you know, having a top 10. And,
No, we're going to have a dinner, of course.
Okay.
Eventually.
Like a
You-
top 10, collection of hot women?
No, it's just
No.
one winner. It's just
Okay,
one winner.
okay.
And that one winner will come on a trip of a lifetime. an experience of a lifetime. With, I mean, I'm hoping I'm a celebrity crush, but you know, with, you know, I'm just vying for that post. But with me, you know, and we're gonna have a blast, you know.
Okay, so how do people get involved? We have like 30 seconds to talk about that.
Okay, how do people get involved? They have to send a text.
Okay.
To a short code. Am I allowed to?
Well, your social media handle is enough.
Yes.
At Bryan Okwara, right?
On all platforms at Bryan Okwara.
So there's some food that the chef has been putting together for quite a while. And Yomi hopefully hasn't finished that food. So, you hungry?
I thought you're not.
No. I mean, so I don't know about you. I'm going to leave you right here. I'm going to go and eat plantain.
No, since you're handling the show, let me leave you.
Okay. All right, no, but seriously.
So you can sign out.
Let's go. Let's go to the kitchen.
Oh, you never ask. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right.
Okay. Hey, people. Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing? How you doing? Good
This
to see
green
you.
is...
Please have a seat over here.
It didn't get to me.
Please have a seat over here.
Oh, this is me? This is me?
Yes, that's you. Now, this is Chef Susan.
Hi.
She heard you were coming, and she made this with love.
Hi. So she's a top contender for the 2 million.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Please. Are the photographs getting? Are we getting photographs of this love moment right here?
Thanks for making this. I mean,
right.
Yeah. So just tell us, Chef Susan, tell us what you did here. I helped out. Okay. By the way.
Yes, he did.
And I cleaned up nicely.
Mike said he's going to be a good husband material.
no, but guys, you know I like food, right? Like this is me. Like
Yeah.
right now we're in my office. You guys think this is your show, but this just became my show. So
All right.
I can tell you what's on
Bryan.
that plate.
Okay, tell me.
Tell us.
Okay, so there's a very nice setting, very well garnished jollof rice with some broccoli on it. I can see some very nice broccoli. What is that? Is that fish?
Yeah,
That's fish.
Croaker
fish.
fish.
Croaker
Yeah,
fish.
croaker fish with some tomatoes, some onions. I see nice golden, well fried golden plantains on the side. Okay.
Yes.
And I even know this fork is.
Wow.
It's not made in China, guys. These guys, they put a lot of effort.
All right.
So TVC.
Let me just say that it's coconut jollof rice.
Yes.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay.
what we made. And the plantain itself is air fried, so it's very, very healthy.
No way.
So,
Yes.
yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah, of course. Please, have a taste.
Have a taste. Start from anywhere.
Yeah.
Have a taste.
Yeah,
Yes.
have a taste
Say,
first.
guy, lamb. Food is ready.
Oh, look at
Brian,
that. It looks so good on the
Look
screen.
at that. Looks good.
Brian, lamb. Have
dear
a taste.
me. Yeah,
You guys, why are you guys doing this?
It's been a fun day, but my stomach is rumbling, so I hope you kept some for us.
course,
Okay.
because very-
I'm just checking,
Yeah.
so we don't have to bring out our boxing gloves. But it's all about having a fun show on Wake Up Nigeria. Hopefully you've had loads of fun too.
Yes, we have. Big thank you to our friends over at Homely NG, always for the kitchen accessories here on the show.
And of course, a big shout out to Fola at Fola's Place for the hairstyling. We appreciate you. Much love. So what's up with this food matter?
I'm tasting it now.
You're tasting?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Taste. They said have a taste.
I'm
Have a
having
taste.
it. Please allow me to have my taste.
Okay. So tell us about the first few tastes you've had.
See,
What?
when I finish it,
Yeah.
I'll have so much to tell.
Okay.
Well done, Chef Susan. Well
I
done.
think this is
Thank
great.
you.
I think this is great. I mean, the food
Thank you,
tastes nice, and I love a lot of peppers, and the pepper is right. I mean, yeah, this is my meal this morning. I know what you guys feel.
Okay.
It's all yours.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, Mike.
All right, people. We'll be back for the Friday edition of Wake Up Nigeria on the show. Don't forget, 7 a.m.
Yes, indeed.
Same time.
And if you missed anything, check us out online. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. It'll all be right there.
Yeah. Say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Can't wait to see you again.